Hello, here is Mr. Sonko again. Good afternoon, good morning, wheresoever you might be watching this video right now. I am your comrade, your brother Yahya Sonko, who is here again to speak to my fellow Gambian brothers and sisters who are in asylum procedures in Germany and of course in other parts of Europe. But specifically, we always we concentrate more in Germany. Today again, I am here once again. Last time I promised that my next video will be probably talking about house building or house building Tultum, but due to situations beyond my control, I still did not have chance to make that video because of some current issues some burning issues that are going on right now. So basically today I am here to give a message. What is the message today? What is the news today? It is all about, again, deportation. The ongoing saga, the ongoing rumor about deportation. Still, we have to clear the air. We have to put across to our people what exactly is going on when it comes to this deportation rumor issue. Well, I don't only talk about it, but I try to make some researches about it. I try to make some findings about this deportation issue. What exactly our authorities are doing about this deportation issue. I get to the Gambia. I do my best to communicate to my sources at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and of course the Immigration Department in Gambia, where I learned a lot of informations, a lot of ongoing issues that are going on right now in Gambia between the German government through EU ambassador or through their embassy at Dakar and our Gambia government. So today basically it is about what exactly was the response from our Gambia government to the German government, or what exactly our government is doing, when it comes to this deportation issue. When I mean our government, I mean the Gambia government. So yes, I communicate to immigration department to ask them, because we all know it is rumored that on the 22nd, today is 20th, I think. Okay, in 2 days time, another set of Gambians will be deported back to Gambia. So to find out this information, to try to see if really this thing will happen, or the only thing we can do is, we don't want to peddle rumors, but we have to get to the bottom of this information. That is to get to the right authorities, ask them what exactly is going on, what did they know about this. It's left to them to give us information that we need to know. It's left to them to tell us the reality. It's left to them to hide, but always, like I always put to them, if you hide, it's not helping, because you always put us in a limbo. You always put the victims who are in Germany, you always put them in a very funny situation. But if they are open and tell us the reality, then we can help our brothers and sisters in Germany here, to inform them, to let them know what they need to do when it comes to this deportation issue. So basically, my sources at the foreign ministry informed me that, of course, yes, they got another request from the German authorities through their embassy in Dhaka, and that is regarding requesting for landing permit, and this letter was sent to their ministry, and of course to the Ministry of Interior, Immigration Department, specifically, to be specific. So basically, what they got this email from Dakar embassy for some time, and they were thinking or looking towards what they need to do. So, but strategically, what they did was they get back to the German government through their embassy, of course, and what they put to them or what they reply them is like, we as Gambians or most of you who are following what is going on in Gambia, you know that the president is not in Banjul currently. So that is the excuse they gave to, or they replied to the German government, that the president is not at State House right now. So, and this is it is a very critical moment of our country, with COVID-19 in the world, and of course they don't do this alone. There is a committee set up that the presidency is part of that committee. So they need to discuss as a committee and come up with a solution. They come up with a concrete plan, if yes or no. So basically, that's the excuse, or let me put it this way, that's the reply that our Gambia government gave to the German government through their embassy. My sources told me. And again, I did not stop there. I still want to see if I can get more information regarding this issue. I get to the immigration department in the Gambia. My sources at in this department, the immigration department in the Gambia, also told me yes, equally they received this request or email from German authorities, but yes, they never do it alone. They do work with the foreign ministry. So as far as they are concerned, if the foreign ministry give a go ahead, that is the time that they will immigration department will work on the flight landing permit. But if the foreign ministry did not give a go ahead to the German authorities, of course the immigration department will never give any flight landing permit to these German authorities. So basically, this is what is going on right now, and yes, this is what the role, or these are some of the ongoing things. So I did not only stop in Gambia. My investigation go beyond Gambia. I came back to Germany here, and some of my sources within the government here that I am in contact with, I asked them, share some emails with them, and most of them, one of them informed me that yes, of course, uh, his government or their government is really looking forward to deport another set of Gambians in end of this month, which will probably be 22nd. But the information or the reply that they got through their authorities in Dakar is not positive from the Gambia government side. So, which if you connect the dots, which can basically tells you that what the Gambia government sources told me is exactly what this man also was putting to me. So, this is what I got also in Germany, and I go further with him in conversation, and I put to him, I asked him, so what does that mean to the German government? Are you looking for other things? Are there any other engagements you're going to do, or you're going to just stop because our government tell you this? So what this man told me, the sources in German told me, is that yes, the issue is not going to, they're not going to stop there, because they need to do this. They need to do. This is what he told me. His words are, they need to do this. Gambia need to comply with this deportation. I put to him even, are you guys not looking after this COVID-19 situation? Did you guys forget that German is a hot zone, COVID-19 hot zone, Europe as a whole, and our country at this point in time, according to the statistic from our health experts in the Gambia, we are becoming free. We are coming out of COVID-19. Gambia, COVID-19 is gradually, we are recovering gradually from COVID-19. So is that safe? Yeah, he said, what his reply to me is, look, this COVID-19 things you guys are talking about, we are aware of it, and we will not deport anybody with COVID-19 to the Gambia. They follow all measures, precautions, all measures when it comes to COVID-19. So basically, for them, is their agenda is to deport, and they will go ahead. They will open another channel with the EU ambassador in the Gambia, the new EU ambassador in Gambia. So they will go for another negotiation again and see what best they they can have from this thing. So all in all, this is what I have for you people today. Deportations, still the dialogue continues. Let's see what's going to happen. But what is important here, like I always said, let us focus, let us concentrate, let us try to see what we can do, what we can achieve out of all this whole situation. Don't just sit down and get panic. Let this message not panic you. Let nobody get panic because you are hearing deportation rumors. Try to do something to help yourself. Get into integration procedures, house buildings, and all sort of stuffs. Be 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 prepared. To remove yourself, to help yourself from this situation. This is the only situation, my brothers and sisters. This is what we can do. You know, Germans, the EU, the European governments, they will continue to put our government in pressure more and more and more, to accept deportations because they have the upper hand, like I said, in this whole thing. Our African government, especially the Gambia government, they rely more on EU on these donors and loans issues. So being the case, there will always be, uh, it will always be, at the end of this whole story, we will always be the victims. So, but we can still do something, you and I. That is to try to educate ourselves here, to try to integrate ourselves here. Hey, brothers and sisters, integration is working. It's working for many of our fellow brothers and sisters here. There are a lot of our brothers and sisters this past September whom finished their house buildings and got their documentation, their German permits. Why not you? We can all do it. Let's get to that. Let's try to do our best, our utmost best to make sure that we have our permits legally. This is all what I have for you. This is what I will advise you, my fellow brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Till next time, Yahya Sonko. Bye bye. Kumata sutukung.